Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we will continue my Best of 2020 series looking at the very best lip products, and I mean lipsticks and balms and glosses. I didn't go too much into lip liners, which is funny because I love a good lip liner, but I'll mention some that were great, but really I tried to concentrate mostly on the actual glosses and balms and lipsticks, and boy, there were a lot of them. So I will be really interested to see your comments, princesses, because some of you might really disagree with some things I put on here or feel that I left some off. So let's get started because I do have a table full, although I was kind of proud of myself for really narrowing it down pretty well here. Let's start with the actual lipstick category, and we're going to start this off with one of the queens of lipstick. Can you guess? It is Charlotte Tilbury. She had two, to me, outstanding lipstick collections in the year 2020. The first being the Love Filter collection, which were in the summer, and they were to be her wedding lipsticks. Not really a great year for weddings, but she released them anyway, and they sure are pretty. I'm not going to try everything on because I just can't imagine how that would go, but I want you to take a look. They had this really pretty embossed lip on the side, and the colors were kind of these rosy, pinky, nude, wine type colors, and they were just wore beautifully. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury does lipstick so well, and I know that so many of you told me that you purchased these Love Filter lipsticks and really enjoyed them. Some folks felt if you had a Charlotte Tilbury collection already existing, that they were kind of similar in shades, and I won't disagree with that, but we are talking specifically about lip products that were released in 2020, and those were darn good. So I'm not really talking about adding to a previous collection. The other thing that Charlotte came out with this year that were fantastic were her super nudes. The fun thing about them was also the packaging. They had these lovely rhinestones around the top of them, and they were these kind of nude colors from tawny brownish nudes all the way to even a red color. There was nothing really crazy special about the bullet. I have used mine a lot, but they just wear really pretty and they're flattering. In my video about failures, here's the red one, by the way, the kind of burgundy wine color nude, which is just beautiful. Speaking of her nudes, in my video that I just released a few days ago about what I felt were my failures for 2020 were the two latest Natasha Denona nudes, which I feel on everyone ended up looking like concealer. And I feel like these nudes from Charlotte Tilbury are flattering on everyone. There's just that way that you take the shade and change it just a little bit that makes it either a concealer on your lip or beautiful. And I feel that these are beautiful. We have to give a shout out to Hermes, who released their lipsticks. Let's just talk about the packaging. I mean, it's Hermes. The colors were rich and beautiful. I have a few colors, and I brought out of my collection my absolute favorite, which was the orange boîte, because it is the Hermes orange, as you can see. The colors are so saturated and pretty. Their pinks are lovely. Everything they do is absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, look at this jute packaging and the little tiny little orange Hermes box, which is a must keep for me. It's just kind of luxury at its finest. And so to me, had to be on my list just because I love Hermes. This one's going to surprise you maybe. I'll tell you, I thought I would hate this product, and I reached for it so much that it had to go on my list. It is the Makeup by Mario lip palette, the Master Matte Pro lip palette. Yes, I know. When I reviewed this, everyone's like, I would never reach for a lip palette. I didn't think I would either. Look at how well I've used this baby. It's everywhere. There's a little thing you can play with to mix. And then they have these, he has these darker and lighter shades in here. I don't tend to mix the color so much. I use this brush, and I love this brush too. You can see how much I've used it. It's just kind of long, and it moves really nicely on the lip. I just dip right in and use these. And for kind of nude, neutral lip tones, I reach for this all the time. I stick any old gloss over it. This is useful. I would travel with this. I would even put this in my bag. There's a mirror in the top. Not a week goes by that I don't use this a few times a week. This is by far one of my favorite lip products of 2020. I bought it on a whim thinking, oh, I'll review it. I'll see if I like it. A lot of people didn't even review it because they're like, I would just never use it unless I were a makeup artist. I am far from a makeup artist. I'm a beauty editor, so I play with the stuff, but I don't put it on professionally. I put it on my face, for fun and for trial. And let me tell you, I love this. If you have tried this and like it, could you comment below? Because it got a lot of slack, and I think it's fantastic. Last for my lipstick category, believe it or not, I've really narrowed it down, are the Posh lipstick from Victoria Beckham. Posh Spice was back. She released, I'm actually wearing one of them now. She released these incredibly pretty. So let's look at the packaging. Victoria Beckham Beauty prides itself on being clean beauty. And they were these beautiful, just narrow little sticks of nude lipsticks that just have such a pretty gloss to them. Let me see if I can show you that. Here's a shade on my hand. Let's see if it kind of reflects the gloss. They're light, kind of translucent, and they have a sheen to them. Not a gloss, but a very pretty sheen. They're flattering, and she had about 9 different shades that will flatter any skin tone. I picked up 4, and I wear them all interchangeably. And I'll be honest with you, I'll sometimes just reach for one like a grab bag and go, which Victoria Beckham Posh lipstick did I get today? Because they kind of mix and match with everything because they're neutrals and they're beautiful and they wear for a long time and they're comfortable. I suffer from very, very dry lips, folks, and a lot of lipsticks are really hard for me to wear. I tend to be a lip liner and gloss type girl, so lipsticks can be hard and uncomfortable for me to wear. But these so far that I've chosen obviously are comfy or they wouldn't be on my best of list. And I'm super, super picky. Let's talk about balms and then we'll go into glosses. Hey, as a matter of gossip, I've heard that Charlotte Tilbury is going to be coming out with some glosses soon. Not glosses, I'm sorry, some balms soon. She has glosses. Actually, let's just talk about her while we're at it here. I did not put any of the Charlotte Tilbury glosses on this list because I just thought it was overkill. She had those, she had all those jewel ones that she was releasing and different things, and then she had different collagen lip baths, and they're nice products and all, but they started getting very pricey, and they were all these little surprise drops that nobody could keep up with, and it just left a bad taste in my mouth. So I didn't put any on my best of 2020 list. Sorry, Charlotte. But I did hear, like I said, that she's coming out with some balms. I don't know if that's a rumor or not. By the time I release this video, we might know because I think it's the 21st of December, maybe. So let's see. Okay, but let's talk about balms. I have a few that I really loved. I really, really like the Tom Ford Balm Frost. Did you guys see this one? It's glittery and silly, and underneath it, it's just got a really comfy gloss, and it's just such a light pink color. I don't think it'll swatch well, but I'll try to show you if you can see it on my hand there. You kind of can, right here on my hand. It's just really comfy, pretty, feels really luxe and nice when you take it with you. It's just kind of a treat and a pretty treat at that, and we all love pretty glittery treats, or I certainly know I do. How about, in terms of a balm with a little bit of color, how about the Pat McGrath Divinyl Lip Shines? Oh my goodness, these are so pretty. First of all, I like the bullet. So they came in these pink, with her gold lip signature style there, but in this kind of beautiful pinky rose color. And I just love the shape. So this is not worn down. This is the actual shape, and it just kind of goes onto your lips like this, mistake proof, and it just makes just the prettiest, look at that shine. I mean, just one of my favorite lip products ever. Comfy, just enough hint of color, and just enough shine to be kind of like a cross between a balm and a gloss and a lipstick, kind of a hybrid. And I love that new shape of the bullet. Just really easy to use and pretty. Let me put a little bit of it on, even without a mirror. And you'll see it's kind of just enough color. I needed to refresh my lipstick anyway. How about a stain? To me, the stain winner for 2020 is Victoria Beckham again. And this is her her stain in the second one in her Bin Lip Tint. This one is Cherie. Bijou was the first color, but that was not 2020, so it can't make our list. And besides, I really like Cherie better. This is a really pretty stain. Let me show it to you just on my hand right there. It's a really pretty stain that kind of goes onto the lip and dries, but doesn't feel drying. It doesn't do that horrible thing that some stains do, where they stick to the dry parts of your lip and get darker in those areas. Oh. What Victoria Beckham herself does is she puts on the stain, and then she'll put a one of her lip liners, or you could use any lip liner, over the top of the stain. And it's just a really pretty, long-lasting, mask-proof look that I really recommend. It's very pretty. If you haven't tried this, and if you are a fan of that kind of watery lip stain, I would really give this a shot. You might be wondering why I haven't mentioned the Charlotte Tilbury Surprise Drop lip stain. I actually liked those a lot, but it was a 1-week drop that's coming back, and I figure it looks like it's for Valentine's Day, the Charlotte Tilbury lip stain. Personally, I do like it, but I think we'll be talking about it more in the beginning of the year, so I'm not really going to give it 2020 status because I don't know what sort of marketing ploy that was, so we're going to skip it for now. But we'll be back to it, I have a feeling, in the next month or so. Okay, we got to talk about gloss, and then we got to talk about overall collections. For gloss, there was a hands down one winner, and one winner only for gloss. Who is it? I should play that Jeopardy music while you think. It's Fenty. Fenty wins. Fenty wins on 2 counts. One with their Pro Kiss'r, which came out earlier this year, kind of right before the holidays, and I picked up 2 shades, this Cocoa Drizzle, which is just so pretty. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that over the Pat McGrath. That's actually really pretty. And I picked up this pink Pinch Me color. That's absolutely gorgeous. And of course, you know, the new gloss bombs in the cream formula, which are just insanely pretty. Insanely pretty. Let's pile these on. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be so gooped up. What do you think? Oh, this is so pretty. All of these gloss bomb creams are so comfortable, so glossy, so rich. The colors are so innovative, so pretty. Cannot rave enough about all the glosses that came out by Fenty Beauty this year. If you are a gloss fan and you have not tried any gloss by Fenty, do yourself a favor, pick it up. There's sales happening. There's all sorts of things you deserve. If you're a gloss fan, you deserve Fenty. They're not overly expensive or anything crazy like that either. Cannot recommend them highly enough. Okay, now I'm kind of excited. We're going to get to 2 different lip collections. The first was the lip collection released earlier this year, and now, yay, finally back in stock at Beautylish, and that is the Wayne Goss lip collection. Wayne released some beautiful, long-wearing, comfortable, beautiful pink and neutral and oh, just beautiful lipsticks. He did some fabulous lip liners and these so pretty little lip glosses. They're just tiny little things. And let me just show you the little doe foot. And they're just kind of the perfect, just kind of combo of gloss and sheen and color. They wear well. They're nice and thick, kind of reminds me of the Fenty a little bit. But the colors are just really delicate and feminine and shiny, really, and just cute and little and easy to pick up and go. Some of my favorites in terms of his collection. It was a real winner, I feel. And last but not least, who did I leave off this list, lipstick fans? Because you know she's on here, and that is Lisa Eldridge. Lisa Eldridge wins for Best Lip Collection of 2020 in general. This is one of the designs from the latest release. And of course, Lisa Eldridge had in it, she introduced glosses, she introduced lip liner. I'm keeping them all in here. There was a little sticker that came with it. I even got the sweatshirt. I didn't know whether to wear my Victoria Beckham shirt today or my Lisa Eldridge sweatshirt. And these lipsticks, the Velvet collection, there were re-releases. I heard she's going to be coming out with more glosses, more lip liners. Look, I know a lot of people who, you know, we get overly hyped. And what I mean by that is there's so much marketing speak out there. Best lipstick, best gloss, best, shiniest, most wearable, most comfortable. And so when people hear how amazing Lisa Eldridge lipsticks and lip products are, they're like, yeah, I'm the best. Let me tell you, clear away all the nonsense and gobbledygook that you hear. Lisa Eldridge is that good. Try it. Try something by Lisa Eldridge. I dare you to tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not. This is amazing. Look at this velvet lipstick. It actually looks like velvet. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I don't know how she does it. These lipsticks wear like you can't even feel them. They're almost like they become part of your lip. The glosses are so pretty and the colors are so innovative. And just look at that perfect gloss goop when I bring it out of the jar here, or of the container. It's even her lip liners, which she needs to do more of, are amazing. These are indeed that good. The hype on the Lisa Eldridge lip products is real, princesses. If you haven't done yourself a favor, and if you are a fan of any lip product, be it lipstick, lip liner, or lip gloss, she is your go-to. She's a lip genius. Those are my favorite lip products from 2020. What do you disagree on? What did I leave off the list? And what do you feel should have changed? If you enjoyed this video, and I sure hope you did, please give it a thumbs up. There are shopping links below for you. And if you haven't already done so, I would sure appreciate your subscription to my channel to help me grow as we go into 2021. I haven't been on YouTube quite a year yet, but we're coming up to it. So I would love to see my numbers grow, and you are huge, the only part of that. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.